Hello and welcome. My name is Lottie, and today I'm moving to a deserted island. I have a feeling this is going to take me a few tries because I have some things that I want for this island. Mainly, I want a green or yellow airport because the color of the items that come with it I prefer over the blue or the orange. For the peninsula, I also want it to be one of the larger ones so I can put something on it, maybe a cranky villager who just wants to be all by themselves. I also want some really cool rock features on my beaches and the beach sections to be kind of large. I don't want any of those tiny little ones that you just never know what to do with. However, one of the main things I'm looking at is where resident services is. I want it pretty much in line with the airport, but not too close and not too far. I don't really want to be able to see it from the airport, but I also don't want to walk a mile to go and find it. And if I could pick everything, I would have apples as the starting fruit. It's not a huge deal because I can always replace the trees to be apples later. So let's start looking at these maps. I'm not loving where resident services is on any of these, so let's go ahead and look at another set. Again, resident services is in a weird spot. This one doesn't look too bad, though resident services is closer to the airport than I'd like, but let's go check it out and see how close it really is. Well, we're off to a great start. It has apples as the fruit, which is what I said I wanted. I'll probably land and go run around a little bit, see how close the airport is. It's a bit close, so it's, I think that we're gonna just restart. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it is so close. We're gonna go ahead and restart. Let's see some new maps. I'm restarting. I'm not really feeling any of these. I don't like these either. What is resident services doing? This one right here isn't too bad. Let's go and check it out. Oh no, it's an orange airport. We're gonna have to restart. No? We have one map that looks nice. Let's go look at it. Well, we have a green airport, so that's off to a good start. So far, I can't see resident services. It is a bit close, but you still can't see it from the airport, so it's not that bad. Let's go run around a little bit and see part of the beaches that we can see. This section right here next to the airport isn't bad. That's definitely a beach I can do something with. It might be a little sun tanning spot, or maybe I turn it into a little store. This section's also very large. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Okay. Wow. And the peninsula. Okay. This rock. Oh my gosh, I have not had a rock that large on any of my beaches. I'm so excited for that. This is going to be so much fun. I think we found the island. I think this is it. I'm going to just run around a little bit more. I mean, here's the airport, and if we just walk straight, it's not too bad. I can deal with this. I'm also going to go ahead and skip kind of a lot of the dialogue. Perfect. We have our tent from Tommy, and now we've just got to go place it. I'm going to put it on the beach as well as everyone else because I know they're going to ask me to place their tent for them. And on the beach, it's just the easiest out of the way spot, and then that way I don't have to spend too many bells moving them around. So now we're just going to have to go find where everyone's hiding. Lucky for us, though, there's one right behind us, so it won't be too hard to try and find everyone. We'll just have to hunt down one more villager after them. We've got one housing kit now. We just gotta go take it to the beach, put it down there, and then we've gotta go hunt around for the last new villager. There we go, that one is placed. One more to go. We found Phoebe. We're getting her tent kit. Now let's head to the beach and go place it somewhere and start doing the next thing. We're back in the plaza, so let's go talk to Tom Nook and see what he has for us to do. Alright, so we just need to get 10 tree branches. That should be easy. There's usually a bunch on the ground, and if not, you can just keep shaking trees until you get as many as you need. We've got our 10 tree branches, so let's head back to Tom Nook, see what he's gonna do with them, and if there's anything else we gotta do today. Thank you, Tom Nook, for taking those tree branches. I am more than happy to give them to you. Oh, perfect. We're building a campfire. That'll be really nice to sit next to after a long day's work. and we've got to go grab some oranges. Let's go ahead and get those. I do already have a few in my pockets, so I won't have to get a whole lot. I think just these 3 should work, so let's go take them back to Tom and see if it's enough. It would be great if I didn't get stuck behind a sign, but whatever, we'll keep going. Thank you again for taking those, Tom Nook. Here are the oranges. Oh, we're having a party on our first night here on the new island. How exciting! And everyone seems to be just as much as a pyro as Tom Nook. That's good to know. Oh, I think we might be getting close to the part where we get to name the island. I already know what I'm gonna name it. It's the same thing I named my last island, which none of you would know, but I really like the name and I'm just gonna keep it. There's a possibility I might name every single island I ever have the same name, but here we go. The name that I'm choosing for the island is going to be Hidden Fog. I guess let me know if you know kind of what this is referencing. I can't wait to see what everyone else suggests. They're usually quite funny. We've got some interesting choices to choose from. I'd actually be completely fine with naming my island Tommytown if the entire time I had the island he walked around with his little flag just everywhere. That's the only way I'd do it. No surprise there that the villagers absolutely loved the name I came up with. I do have to say so myself. It is a great island name. Could you imagine if the real world worked this way? You just named something one time and then all of a sudden you get a job of being like resident representative of an entire island? I have no idea what to pick, so we'll just go with Howdy. I'm not too worried though because everyone seems to love everything you do in this game. And now we're ending the night with an orange juice cheers. To the Hidden Fog. Cheers, everybody. Now I get to enter my tent for the first time, open up my boxes, get it all comfy, and then I get to go to sleep for the first time on the island. I almost forgot that the cot is in my inventory, so I've got to place that and then I can go to bed. Now we've got everything placed and we can rest our head for a little while. I'm not gonna lie, this zoom in is a little bit creepy. It's the second day on our new island and we're already being abruptly woken up by Tom Nook. We should probably go out there and see what it is that he wants from us. Hello, Tom Nook. I'm just kind of wondering, how long do you usually sleep for if me sleeping through the whole night is considered a nap to you? Perfect. Now we're going to get some things to do for today and a few more items from Tom Nook, and then we can probably go ahead and start exploring more of the island and getting some work done. Perfect. We've got our Nook phone now. We'll be able to start cataloging all the different things that we're catching and finding and hopefully giving to Blather soon, and we can also start earning some Nook miles. Well, it doesn't look like we have Critterpedia yet. I think that's maybe something once we get Blathers. I don't know. We'll have to see. But at least Tom Nook is giving us a few recipes to start off with. I do find it funny that Tom Nook asks if I know how to use a smartphone when I moved from probably the mainland that has everything to a deserted island. Like, yes, Tom, I have seen a phone before. I haven't grown up on this island. I'm also going to take the Island Life 101, not like I'll need it, but I do like collecting things, so I want all of the apps possible that I can get on this thing. Geez, these apps take a long time to download, kind of like real life. And also, Tom, I'm probably not going to be reading those as they come in, but thanks for the tip anyways. And of course, time for the bill that we're going to have to pay off, which I'm going to try my hardest to pay it off as soon as possible so that way we can get a house and some storage. No, Tom, I don't know what bells are because they are only used on our island, so I'm going to need you to explain that to me. Tom, why are you doing this to me? I didn't know what bells were. Why would I know what miles are? At least he's going to explain what they are, and it's pretty easy to use, though I will say before I ever played this game, I was extremely confused when people were talking to me mentioning bells and miles and how they were the same but different. I was so confused until I started playing. Alright, 5,000 miles isn't too bad. We can probably crank through that today, if not tomorrow. Thank you, Tom Nook, and I hope some of those things are getting blathers here because I want that man here as soon as possible. And thank you all for hanging out. I think this is going to be it for today. See you next time.